So Nintendo is making more poor choices. Okay, Nintendo is blocking emails, Smile Man, Famicom Detectives Club, spoiled content on YouTube. It'd be different if they were removing like leaked content. Like Nintendo has been doing that for a while. That's why Nintendo has the whole thing of Amazon and stuff, where they don't want Amazon putting out games early because Amazon does deliver games early, which means people put out ROMs and stuff, so so people could play games for free. Of course, Nintendo has always been against that, but basically, Nintendo created some new rules, basically, which are very stupid and dumb. Basically, if you don't know that these new rules exist, no, it's funny. No big YouTubers talked about this. Yes, no big YouTubers talked about Nintendo's new rules. Okay, only the Nintendo like news channels did, which is pretty funny. That no one talked about these rules. Only today, I found out these rules actually existed. They actually created these rules a couple of days ago. But basically, Nintendo does not want, basically all Nintendo's new rules is they don't want people uploading the music, even though they don't have any legal way for you to listen to the music. At least Sega does, or Square does, because Square does the same thing. Square doesn't want their, music being re-uploaded, obviously, and as well. But Nintendo is like, we don't want people uploading Nintendo soundtracks, but we won't actually upload the whole soundtracks. Imagine like the view if it's subscribers fits Nintendo had has been a soundtrack channel. Like imagine the amount of subs they were getting views, but Nintendo hates money obviously with that. Or example Spotify and YouTube music streams, you know, as well. Yeah. But Nintendo does not want people spoiling the game. Yes, Nintendo doesn't want people spoiling the game because, but this is basically is probably response to what Sakurai said that they don't want like the stuff being leaked. Well, I guess Sakurai got what he want and actually influenced Nintendo's choices here because Nintendo is now removing spoilers for video games. Yes, you cannot spoil a video game anymore, which means you cannot spoil video games anymore. So that means if you do a let's play of a game or play as that, well, guess what? You can't do that anymore. Spoilers, you cannot upload it anymore. So if you want to see the ending of this game, you actually have to buy the game. Yes, you actually have to buy the game and actually put the time and effort in playing the game. Okay, this remains one day after Nintendo updated Nintendo's contents for streamers and YouTubers, and Nintendo made a wild streaks of war, but the two biggest things is content containing access that empower the gameplay materials and multiplayer modes. So basically, cheating, trolling, griefing, stuff that people don't like. Okay, being being offensive, being racist in games, basically as well. Same thing of using Nintendo content in any racist manner or any harmful manner, like portraying Mario as like a serial killer or something, as well, which SML had to deal with himself. Nintendo reserves and no longer will use the game content if violations are found. It seems that if you want to make videos about Emio, the Smiling Man, you cannot upload spoilers for the game. I guess Nintendo doesn't like free advertising. This is gonna be pretty bad blow for Nintendo because it just seems that Nintendo is being too protective of their games, being too protective. We're going back to the pre 2017, no pre Switch era Nintendo will take down gameplay videos. Like we're going back to that era of Nintendo. Okay, I remember when there was a big controversy or a big YouTuber, and it's funny. It's only when the big YouTubers came out and complained. That's when Nintendo listened and changed the policy. Hey, okay, we allow you to play our games on YouTube, or allow you to play, our games on YouTube. And I think still the big YouTubers are gonna be protected, obviously, because they have all the money and the influence they can use to do something. But all the small YouTubers, they're gonna be the ones who are affected the most. The channels with like 200 to 300 subscribers, 1,000, 10,000, or even 100,000 subscribers, our voices don't really matter to Nintendo, obviously. Only like the 10 million plus YouTube, 1 million plus subscriber channels really matter as well. So I guess only famous people can now do this. So, which there is gonna be a lot of them. Most of the gameplay channels who still upload like let's plays or streams are gonna be smaller streamers and YouTubers, which means Nintendo is screwing over small YouTubers and streamers again and again and again until some big YouTube channels speak out against this, and then Nintendo changes the policy again, like it did with the policy about Mario Kart 8, when someone around 2016, a massive YouTuber streamed Mario Kart 8 and Nintendo took it down, and he made a huge hissy fit about it. So Nintendo reversed the policy because they didn't want YouTube to take action against Nintendo. I think it's gonna end up being a similar thing. Well, it could be ignored for years and years and years until a big YouTuber complains about it. A 10 million plus subscriber YouTube channel. Because that's all, it takes for Nintendo to change these stupid, strange ass policies. Like, the reason why Nintendo hasn't changed the policy on music is simply because no big YouTubers complain about it, okay? And you probably never gonna have any big YouTubers complain about it. Maybe Penguin Zero is the biggest, but I don't think Nintendo's gonna care about him. Because he complains about a lot of things, but, Nintendo's gonna care about the commentary YouTube channels. Like the actual YouTube channels that are gonna be affected by YouTube, by Nintendo. Nintendo will actually care about them. But it takes a while for Nintendo to actually, bend the knee to about this stuff, okay? Because people complain about the music for years. People complain about Nintendo's takedown of fan projects for years, and it fell on deaf ears with Nintendo, obviously. It's funny, Sega doesn't care if you make fan projects of Sonic or Sega characters or upload Sonic soundtracks as well. Heck, even Sega allows you to listen to those soundtracks. Even they did the same thing as Nintendo. At least Sega has official ways for you to listen to all of the game soundtracks. If Sega starts doing the same way Nintendo does with soundtracks. Because at least there is a legal way for you to listen to Sega soundtracks. With Nintendo, well, there is no legal way to listen to Nintendo music online as well. So, yeah, that's about this video here. So, Nintendo is making even more stupid choices. Well, I guess Sakurai won at the very end about cutscenes in video games and how it spoils video games and how you sort of be spoiling cutscenes online. Well, I guess Sakurai won at the very end of the day. I do think that whole thing is stupid, or Sakurai is like upset over, people spoiling cutscenes online. I guess that will also be cracked down upon as well. It also pointed out the ending for a video game or post game content for new games as well. And that's about this video here. Goodbye.